I think that there's going to be like people on stage playing like their instruments, and like I think it'll be really cool.
Lots of instruments might make me helpful during middle school to pick my instrument and see which one I really enjoy so far.
I don't know what to like really expect, like what's going to happen.
I don't think I've been here before to the place. I'm kind of excited.
And it's gonna be really cool seeing how all these instruments can come together and make one nice, big, soothing sound.
The next piece of music that we have for you is perhaps the most famous piece of music ever written for orchestra by one of the most famous composers ever to have lived.
Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do.
In the sound, it seems like I can hear how they're feeling when they were writing it. Like in Beethoven, it feels like he was like mad and angry and sad when he was writing it.
Music to me is really a big part of my life. I feel like it's always like there. It's like never gonna leave.
When I first came to the Grand Rapids Symphony 35 years ago, somebody asked me what my vision for what the Grand Rapids Symphony would do educationally. And I said at the time that I felt that every child should be able to encounter the Grand Rapids Symphony every year. And we're coming really close to that ideal. We have our Lollipops concerts for very, very young kids. In fourth grade, we send out ensembles into the schools, and our students have an opportunity to have kind of a hands-on experience. And this all culminates with students coming into DeVos Hall to hear the Grand Rapids Symphony.
The curriculum from the symphony is a collaboration of many minds, of many people, putting together over years some thoughtful information about composers and their music and what inspires them. And it also has the sense that it's been thoughtfully done by a group, like it's a collaboration of lesson plans. It's tied into our standards, and it's age appropriate.
And it's incredibly individualized for us, and we feel seen and important, and it's hard for that as kids, especially to a classical genre, being told that like this is music that you can still create, and it's, yes, it can be old, but you can still hold it and still make it new.
Before they attend the concert, fifth graders learn about the music they will hear.
Last week we've been doing these activities for the symphony, and we've been learning words about like what they mean.
I learned about how to conduct and use the conducting stick, and how to use your arms and like do your little thing.
The Grand Rapids Symphony fifth grade concerts have been in operation since 1944. Currently, 13,190 students were enrolled to attend the 2020 concert. This represents 178 elementary schools from 7 West Michigan counties. There's something about walking into a dedicated auditorium for music. There's something about the ambience of the sound enveloping you and coming around you, and also bringing that audience together.
It's just such an exhilarating experience to see and hear them live and close up. And then you start hearing kids talk about, I want to do music when I'm older. I want to be a musician or a music teacher. But just to hear that out of the students' mouths and the excitement on their faces.
I do remember some students being a little more changed by it, saying like, oh, band seems like a lot of fun. I think I should try that.
Both band and choir offer our kids a place to fit in, and so much of the middle school experience is just kids looking for a place to fit in, a spot to belong, a niche to fit into.
They will get a sense of focus that will be developed while taking cues from a leader, working with the person next to them. They use the right brain and the left brain together at the same time while having a blast.
5th to 6th grade can be a challenge for students in terms of behavior and how they treat each other and how they're perceiving each other now. And I think music really requires a sense of discipline in the students. And as a result, I think students kind of rise up to the occasion
The really exciting part for me as a teacher is when I see students who've had some rough edges, they buy into playing an instrument, and you truly see internally it calms them down. It gives them an emotional release.
All of those researches have shown that the students who are involved in music are better academically, and they're involved in more things outside of school, and all students reach something that's challenging for them at some point in their learning. And I think the students who have had that background in music are able to achieve these tough situations or tough learning environments.
Well, we have one more piece to play for you this morning, and it's a march. And for this, we've got a special guest conductor coming up to stage.
Every year at the 5th grade concerts, one student gets the awesome opportunity of conducting the last piece that they play. And this year, you are going to be that person that's going to conduct. So congratulations.
Once I feel we're on the right path, I'm going to let go, and you're on your own. Here we go.
I was just scared that I'd make them like mess up or something, and then people would be able to tell.
I think it is in the 5th grade concert that we are really planting and nurturing the seeds in our children in this community for a lifetime involvement in music, whether it be playing instruments, joining their school orchestras and bands and choirs, or whether they become our audience of the future. This is where it all starts.
I believe that the 5th grade symphony concerts are essential to a child's musical developmental growth, in that one day that they will become productive citizens, well-rounded individuals. And thanks to the Grand Rapids Symphony for continuing to do that and fostering the growth in our children.
This is the first time that the significant majority of our kids go to DeVos Hall, see a symphony orchestra, and experience and take that in. And for most kids, they just need to see it and experience it and hear it to begin to dream. And this is the seed of that dream.